Hey everyone, welcome. Hey, welcome guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. You guys, I'm doing free and paid readings. Okay, so for the free readings, they're going to be for who I am drawn to. Okay, and they're only yes or no questions for those who I'm drawn to. But you must like and share this video. Um, for those of you that are on Facebook, I have to see that liked and shared option next to your name. I know some of y'all are on YouTube, which is cool, but be sure to hit that like button and then comment and let me know that you have liked and shared the video, or comment done to let me know that you've liked and shared the video, and ask your yes or no question. If I'm drawn to you, then I will answer your yes or no question. Hey Nicole, how are you? I know it's been a while since I've been live on YouTube, so definitely miss you guys. I haven't been on Facebook in a while, but it's been much longer since I've been live on YouTube. So much peace and much love to everybody. And thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the readings here in just a second. I just want to kind of go over again the way how it works. Um, Hey Amaya, hey everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone on YouTube and on Facebook. I appreciate you guys. I am doing free and paid readings. So if you make a donation of at least $8.88, you're guaranteed to get a one question reading that'll be in depth. Okay. For the free readings, those are available to all depending on who I feel drawn to, but you must exchange energy with me by liking and sharing the video. And then you want to comment liked and shared, or comment done, okay, and ask your question. And it has to be yes or no style. If I'm drawing to you for the free question, I'll answer your question. But again, the guaranteed readings are going to be for those that make donations. Also, once I start doing the readings, guys, and I'm going to answer as many of the free yes or no questions that I can get to for those of you that follow the directions and like and share the video. I'll answer as many as I can, but if donations do start to pour in, please just be patient with me, because donations will skip to the front of the line and go first. Okay. So if you're just patient and you stick around, I'll eventually jump back into the free readings, because I know everybody cannot donate, which is perfectly fine, but you have to be patient and just allow me to get to you. Okay. So let's go ahead and start. Um, I'm gonna drop a couple of names that I'm seeing that I would like to do a reading for. Definitely, Beyonce. What's up, my love? Please go ahead and drop your yes or no question. Thank you so much for sharing the video on Twitter. Didn't even think of that as being an option for my YouTube people. I appreciate that. Kim Folk, what's up? If you got a question, um, Kiwi, go ahead and drop your question. I see you was an ATL ho recently. I was just there. I was at that Erica Badu concert. I also, let's see. So again, for the yes or no questions for free readings, you must like and share the video. If you're on YouTube, that's fine. You can like it, but my Facebook users, I can see next to your name if you have shared the video or not. So you want to like and share, and then comment liked and shared, or comment done, and ask your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll answer a yes or no question for you. I'm starting with Beyonce. Um, I want to also answer a question for hey Deja. I see a lot of people in here. Hello. Someone to think I make a donation. Hobo Angel Tarot. I'm doing good. Just let me know when you drop that donation. Um Again, guys, you must let me know that you have liked and shared the video before you just drop your question, because if I just see a question, I'll scroll right on by. Okay. I'm gonna start with Beyonce. I don't see her question. So she said I asked my question, but I don't see it. So drop it for me again because I don't see it, love. While I'm waiting this for your question to pop up, I'm gonna answer a question for Quack Doll, aka Kiwi. You said, "Am I on the right path?" Let's get into that. Listen, you're definitely on the right path. Um, I think you need to slow down a little bit. Like I feel like you found the right path and now you're like a speed demon that's like speeding down that bitch. And it's like that's cool when you're on the right path if you're, taking off, but make sure that you're slowing down and appreciating the fact that you're finally on the right fucking path. Like you went down so many of the wrong paths and now that you're on the right one, take some time out to be appreciative of that. Take some time out to smell the roses and just take that shit in, okay? But yes, you are on the right path, Kiwi, aka Quack Doll. All right. Beyonce said, "Are you and Rashad gonna be together?" And then I'm gonna move on to Hobo Angel Tarot, who did make a donation. Kiwi says, "Wow, absolutely." Okay. So Beyonce says, "Are me and Rashad gonna be together?" I love you too, Kiwi. It's the Quack Doll for me too, baby. So let's see. Shout out to the Rashad that we know, aka Wee Wee, that just got out. That's my nigga. Side note, Beyonce said, "Are me and Rashad gonna be together?" Let's see. Listen, it's very possible for you and Rashad to be together, but I feel like this is the you and him being together, and this is the path and the journey that has to be taken for you guys to get to where you're at this mutual place as far as being together is concerned. Okay. So for whatever reason, I just feel like the answer is yes, but that doesn't mean that there's not a journey to getting there where you're on the same page with what being together is. Okay. So Miss Beyonce, like I said, it was good catching up with you and seeing you again. Thank you so much for liking the video and tuning in. I'm gonna move on. Yes, that Action Jackson. I'm gonna move on to my first donation, which was Hobo Angel Tarot. Thank you so much for making that donation. What was your question? And you're welcome, Beyonce. Someone else said they sent a payment. So guys, do me a favor. If you're sending a payment somewhere, and your name is different on the platform that you're sending the payment on than what it is on either YouTube or Facebook, please just let me know. Because if not, I don't want to give somebody else your paid reading. Okay. So Hobo Angel. Beyonce again, you're welcome. What was Hobo Angel question at? I don't see your question. I see your I believe this is your donation. Just confirm the name that you made the donation for me under on Cash App. You don't have to say the first and last name, just drop the first name and then ask your question as well, please. Someone says check your Cash App. Okay, what name? I have a couple of donations on Cash App, so you got to let me know what name you made a donation on Cash App under, because I'm not going to give away the paid reading to the wrong person, guys. And the donations, if you're wanting to pay donation for a guaranteed question, it has to be at least $8.88, or else it'll just be based off of if I'm drawn to you or not. Okay. So someone sent a donation that was a little less than 888. I appreciate that energy, but if you're looking for the guarantee reading, go ahead and send that extra 555. Okay. So Hobo Angel Tarot, I'm pretty sure this is you that made that first donation. Just confirm it for me. But you want to know, why did B come back into my life? Okay, so we want to know, what are B's intentions for coming back into your life? Thank you for making that donation. For those that are just getting here, for the free question, the free yes or no question, that's going to be based off of who I feel drawn to. You'll need to like and share the video. Unless you're only on YouTube, you can just like it on my YouTube. But if you're on Facebook commenting, I'll need to see that shared next to your name, and you'll need to also like this video. And then comment liked and shared, or comment done and ask your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will answer the free question for you. Okay. If you make a donation of at least $8.88, then you'll be guaranteed to get a in-depth reading, not just a yes or no question based off who I'm drawn to. So, all right. Hobo Angel Tarot, that is what I thought. I just wanted to confirm before I gave away your reading. So let's see why B came back into your life. It feels like it's heavy. Okay, I need to lighten the vibration up a little bit. Why did B come back? I feel like it's double-sided. I feel like it appears one way on the surface, but it's something else also going on underneath the surface in regards to why B came back. Okay. All right. So, I said it because I said it and I knew it. All right. So, first of all, I definitely feel like a big part of the reason that B came back is that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. A person would think that you're the problem. I'm leaving. It's gonna be so much better when I quit fucking with you. Whoop-de-woo. Then they'll leave and they'll start figuring out that they were the one that was fucking shit up. They were the problem. They were the reason why the grass stopped growing or wasn't as green as it could have or should have been. And so I feel like there were definitely some regrets or some realizations that came down about the fact that their shit stinks and that they were a part of the problem, okay, if not the main source of the problems. And so definitely were some regrets, definitely were some feelings of not being able to move forward. I also feel like this person was low-key kind of watching and stalking to a certain extent, and start to feel insecure about some of the decisions that you were making and moves that you were making without them, and feeling like, that FOMO, fear of missing out energy. Also just feeling like they didn't want to see you bossing up or doing things with other people that you could be doing with them. And I think that there's also an element of this person definitely recognizing and realizing that you guys do have this soulmate connection that is, much deeper than just a third dimensional physical type of connection. Okay. So I definitely feel like I said, it's very layered. All right. I feel like there were some realizations about the fact that, they had to own their shit, and they couldn't stop looking over their shoulder and realizing that it wasn't better on the other side. It wasn't better without you. It wasn't less problems or less stress. If anything, it made them really have to face themselves. But then I also feel like this person definitely, didn't want to see you with anybody else. Whether or not that means that they're actually ready to level up and be where they need to be at in order to be with you is a whole nother story. But I definitely feel like they came to some realizations about some shit. Okay. So that is for Miss Khadijah, aka Hobo Angel Tarot. Thank you so much for making that donation and for tuning in. Amaya, I got you. I'm going to get a question for you as well when I get done with some of the donations. Just bear with me. So I got the rest of the donation for, let's see who that was. Erica. Thank you. All right, Erica, what is your question? I'll try to scroll back up and see if you already asked it, but if you could just drop it for me again, that would be very helpful. Amaya, thank you so much. I appreciate your energy as always. It was more than time for me to come back. All right, so Erica, I got your donation. Nicole, I also got your donation. Nicole, if you want to just go ahead and drop your question so I have it there and I can jump to it. I'm looking to see if Miss Erica already asked a question or not. Okay, Erica, I think you said any guidance. Is this the same person? It might be a different Erica. I don't want to lie. Hobo says that definitely makes so much sense. He told me I was always a good friend and good to him, but he's with someone. Okay, Amaya. I'm back. I'm gonna try to start bringing my ass back on here. The plan is to get on here on Wednesdays. Let's make Wednesday the check-in time. Okay, whatever that is, right. So Erica says, whatever wants to come through for me at this time is greatly appreciated. Erica, thank you so much for making a donation. I definitely appreciate you and your energy. I have one other donation at this time to be getting to, and then I'll jump back to some of those free questions. But again, for those of you that are waiting for the free questions, you got to be patient with me because donations will take priority and skip to the front of the line. So with that being said, Erica, thank you again for your donation. Let's see what message comes through for you. What is that I need to share with you today? Okay, one more, please, Erica, please. Thank you. All right, so Erica, you got this workaholic energy surrounding you, but the thing that troubles me about this is I'm being drawn or called to ask you, who or what are you putting in so much work for? Like, I feel like a lot of the work that you're putting in is to further or support someone else's dream. Meanwhile, you're not putting that same energy into your own dream and pursuing your own passions. And so I think this is definitely an indicator that you need to be refocusing some of your energy back into self and remembering that you have a purpose and that you have a path, and you're not meant to just be supportive of others along theirs. That is a part of some of the gifts that you have, which is to support others with their path, but you're not supposed to hide behind supporting others with their dreams to the point or the extent where you don't do anything for your own. Okay, so you need to kind of check back in with yourself and kind of reassess how you're divvying out some of your energy and make it a point to put some energy back into yourself. You also have some spirit guides that are wanting to warn you that everything that glitters is not gold. Okay, you have some relationships, some situations even that you're dedicating your time and energy to that are not good for you, and they appear to be on the surface, but your spirit guides are actually warning you that you need to start protecting your energy space, protecting your family life, your home situations, like the things that you value that are most important or closest to the heart when it comes to you. You need to be more protecting over those things, especially your own energy space for sure. Okay, if you're feeling like, oh, I love this situation, that this place that I always go to, or this person has been my friend or in my circle for so long, or whatever it is. It's like, if regardless of the history that you have with persons or situations, that has nothing to do with what's currently going on. And if you're currently picking up on certain vibrations that something is off, that shit is off. Do not write off what you're picking up right now in the current because you have a history with these people, or they've shown or proven things within these situations in the past to make you think that situation or this person would never do you any harm. That is not true. that was to get you kind of comfortable with them, and then now they're taking advantage of your kindness, or taking your comfortability for a weakness. Another thing is just, you don't need to worry about losing anything that you sacrifice towards going after your dreams or what it is that you really want is going to come back to you 10 times fold. Okay, it's coming back to you. But if you never bet on yourself or you never gamble on yourself, you're never going to gain anything from it. So this is just another indicator for you to kind of put and focus energy into yourself and the things that you're passionate about and the things that you want and really care about. Okay, so that is for Erica. Erica, thank you so much again for making a donation. Much peace and much love to you. And I look forward to connecting with you again in the future. Let's see some of these comments here. My kinfolk Joshua, what's up? I don't know if you're still here, but I love you too. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be happy to answer your question. You'll have to bear with me. I got some people that made donations, so I got to get to my donations first, but I will be happy to answer your question for you if you're still here. I know you're a busy guy. Maya says you need to hear that message too. A lot of you guys that are tuning in and you're hearing questions being answered that resonate with your situation, that shit is not by coincidence. You tuned in to this particular live stream because you're a part of this collective and you're supposed to be hearing some of these messages even when you're not the one that's answering the questions. So if it resonates, it was for you. Okay. So I'm going to move on. I have another donation from Nicole. Nicole, yes, I did get your donation. I'm looking for your question. What is to come for you? Okay, let's dig into that. Let's dig into what is to come for you. Thank you so much, Nicole, for making that donation. Greatly appreciated. I have another donation I see that came in from someone else. I think it was my love, Deja. So Deja, drop your question. And I'll get to your question as well. Erica says, my intuition ain't never lied. Thank you so much for this reading. The message right before mine was on point 2 for the whole message. Love it. You're very welcome, love. And like I said, I look forward to connecting with you more in the future. Y'all make sure y'all check out my website. I have spiritual tools. I have handmade crystal jewelry. Fuck with your girl, okay? And of course, you can always book your own personal reading if you want to have a private reading with me. So, all right. Nicole, thank you again for your donation. Let's jump into your question about what is coming for you. What is coming for Nicole, please? Okay, so Nicole, it looks like you're a person that has put in a lot of work as far as making sure that you have been of service to other people. And you've essentially you are like the foundation and the stability of your household, okay? And that's a beautiful thing, but it's also something that is very taxing and takes a lot of energy out of a person. And so I think something that's coming for you is you are going to feel a little bit exhausted and broke down and tired because you are someone that kind of works your energy and your hands to the bone, so to speak, as far as being of service and like being that foundation and being the stability and being the security of your household. All right. So I do foresee it kind of coming crashing down as far as you feeling exhausted, feeling more tired, things of that nature. But I also see that you're going to have an opportunity to pour energy back into yourself in a way that if you didn't get to this point of exhaustion and being tired, you may not ever do. Okay. And so it is going to kind of catch you off guard because you're so used to just kind of going and accomplishing and doing so many things, but it's very much needed. And so when you find those moments when it's hard for you to get out of bed, you don't feel motivated to do shit, give yourself permission to take a break and to take that time off and to pour energy back into yourself. Basically, you're refueling yourself. You plug that phone in and charge that cell phone up. Okay, you need to plug yourself in and recharge yourself because you're always on go and always on when it comes to being a security, being a foundation, but you need to take care of self as well. And so right now, I foresee you being forced into an energy space where if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be able to keep going forward. And so for someone like you, this is needed. All right. So another thing is that there is also some unwanted energy that is around your home that needs to be cleansed and removed and taken care of. And the best way for you to do that is just simply by using some herbs that you connect with, lighting your candles, and just kind of resetting the energy in your home as well. I don't know if who you have been allowed in your home or just who you've been around outside of your home where there's this unwanted, unneeded energy that's in your house that needs to get cleansed and needs to get removed. Okay. But definitely make sure that you put some time and energy into cleansing your energy space at home and resetting that space. Very important because that's also something that's affecting you and the other members of your household. And the energy doesn't even belong to y'all. This is residual energy that has come from outside sources that is now feeding on you and others in your home. And so just get that energy out of there and get that out of your way so that that's no longer affecting you guys. Okay. So that is for Nicole. Thank you so much for making that donation. Sheen Bean. Yes, I did inadvertently skip you because your donations came in separately. So I apologize for that, but I do see both of your donations. So thank you for that. And please go ahead and drop your question. And then I'll get to Deja right after that. Thank you for commenting and letting me know that I missed you. I apologize. I think you're asking, is your ex your next? Let's make sure. I want to make sure that that's still your question. Jalen, hey, my love. How are you? I'm sending you much peace and much love. I hope everything is going good. Make sure you hit the like button and show your girl some love and support. I'm doing good. I'm going to try to start getting my ass back on here on Wednesdays, okay? So stay tuned. Cut them notifications on if they're not already on. Hello, Tarika. Nicole says, I feel all that. It's so true. It's like a heaviness around me. I appreciate all of this. You're welcome. Thank you for your continued support as well. If you need any candles and herbs, make sure you check out my website, kosmicmoontarot.com. I'll be happy to ship you some stuff. All right, so Hasheen, please comment and let me know. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but please comment and let me know if your question was still in regards to if your ex is going to be your next. Okay, you want to know what's coming next for you in love. My Cashapp, it is, I'll put it in, it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. It's also in the description of the video, but I will put it in the comments as well. Give me one moment. Let's see. Here we go. All right. So you want to know, prefer to know what's coming for you in love. All right. let's jump into that. Thank you again for making that donation, Sheen Bean. For those of you that are just getting here, please note right now I'm going through the list of donations. Donations do get to skip to the front of the line and get a guaranteed question answered. They also get a more in-depth reading. If you're looking for a free reading, it would only be a yes or no style question, and you do need to like and share this video in order to be considered for it. Now, if you're on YouTube, all I ask is that you like the video, because I understand a lot of you can't share from YouTube, which is perfectly fine. But on Facebook, if you're commenting, you'll want to like the video and share it, and I'll need to see that shared next to your name. But once you do like and share the video, you want to comment liked and shared or comment done along with your yes or no question. And if I'm drawn to you, I'll answer a yes or no question for you once I get through these donations. All right, so back to Sheen Bean. Let's see what's coming for you in love. Interesting. So I see a cycle for you in terms of love. And I think it's going to be a little bit unexpected as well. So here's what I see happening for you in love, Sheen. I feel like, first of all, you're going to have some people that are going to, like, in terms of the ex of that person, their energy is coming through and asking to be talked about a little bit. So I'll talk about them just so briefly, and then just in general about what's coming in your love life. But I think that when it comes to your ex, that there's a lot of people that don't want to see you back with this ex. And so there's a lot of shit that's going to be talked. There's a lot of things that are going to be said behind your back in terms of the possibility of you even reconnecting with this person. So just keep that in mind. Not that it really matters what people think, but that doesn't mean that it won't hurt that people that are close to us or people around us, it's going to be talking shit about what we want to decide to do with our life. Okay. I also feel like if you to reconnect with this ex, I also feel like you're going to end up talking some of this same shit about this person because things are not really going to have changed in the way that you wanted them to have changed. All right. And in any event, overall in your love life, I do see a lot of growth taking place. And I see that, you're going to elevate and start requiring a certain level of a partner then that is different than what you were accepting of in the past. I don't see you dating for potential anymore. I see you more connecting with people that are vibrating currently on the same frequency as you because of the growth that is taking place now and has already taken place. It's like you feel like you can connect with certain people, but then when you try to make that connection, if they're not vibrating on the same frequency as you, you won't be able to fuck with them based off the potential because it will just not feel like, it won't feel like it's aligning. It won't feel like it's working. Okay. It's just going to feel off. And you're going to find that you're going to end up rejecting people that seem nice enough on the surface. Okay. Could be that ex included. Okay. Where it's like, these people seem like, on the surface, or there's a possibility that I could fuck with them. But then once you get in there and start kicking it with them and spending time with them, and they're not vibrating on the same frequency as you, you're just not going to be here for it. You're going to be like, it was nice to meet you. I can't lower my vibration just to fuck with you. So wish you well, wish you, growth and heal on your own journey. But I don't see you sacrificing your own growth for connections anymore. I see that you're leveling up and requiring people to meet you where you're at the very least, if not someone that is pulling you to expand more. I also feel like you also are going to just really be able to tap in with your intuition and with your spirit guides, so that when it comes to your love life, you're able to see shit for what it is. And again, you're not looking at that potential. You're not looking at shit through rosy eye glasses like, oh, well, they're so nice, even though they really had this and that situation going on that doesn't align with me, but they were nice, or they showed interest, or whatever, what have you. It's just like, you're going to see shit and people for what they are, and recognize it and keep pushing if it's not on the same frequency as you, period. And so I feel like in some ways it can make you come off as kind of being harsh or judgmental, okay? But this is what's needed in order for you to be able to connect with the right person. So stand your ground and stand tall in your discernment. You're not being harsh. You're not being nice. You're just using your intuition and your discernment and tapping into that shit and trusting it for once, as you should. Okay. So I just see you making a very powerful connection. And this card right here does indicate to me a brand new, fresh start. For me, this is indicating it's going to be with a new person. Okay. Or if it is that ex, they're going to have to be a whole new motherfucking person. Like, this is a powerful, fresh start, something that's brand new. That you have not experienced yet. So I definitely see some great things coming for you in terms of love. And it has a lot to do with the growth and the healing that you've done from a lot of the fucked up shit that you went through. So whoever want to talk that shit or hate on whatever you went through, whatever has happened in your life, the shit that you put up with, let them talk that shit, because that was your experience. It was what you had to go through to get to the level that you're on now. All right. So that is for Sheen Bean. Thank you so much for making a donation and for tuning in. Much peace and much love to you. All right. Jalen said, I got you. I'm excited to have your guidance back. You definitely been missed. Everything's going great though. Yes, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. And I'm happy and excited to reconnect as well. You've been down with me from the beginning. Sheen Bean says, doing that now. Sheesh, all true, leveling up. Okay. And keep fucking pushing, Sheen. I'm here for it. Deja, you asked something about C or somebody's intentions with me, or did you? Let's see if you changed. Let's go back. Let me see. Where was Deja's question? What are C's intentions towards me? Okay, Deja, just comment love and let me know you're still here. Savannah Pooh, hey, I missed you too. My love, hit the like button. Show me how much you really miss me. And you're supposed to be working. Okay, so Deja, same question, still here. Your question is, what are C's intentions towards me? Let's see what type of shit C is on. See, what are your intentions towards Deja? Because Deja do not have time for the bullshits. I'll tell you one thing about C. It looks like C knows better than to try to romanticize some bullshit. I'm here for that. Okay, so let me tell you what, with C's intentions. I feel like C is by nature a charming person, but C is not trying to charm you. Okay, so do not take them having a naturally charming aura and people being naturally drawn to them and taken with them as though they're trying to turn that up on you, because I feel like they're purposely pretty much for the first time in their life not trying to get by on their charm and that ability that they have. Okay, I feel like this person sees that that's not going to be enough to really capture your attention and your energy fully. And so they're trying a different approach. I feel like what they're trying to do is to put their best foot forward and come at you with energy and things that they feel like could actually be of value to you. And so I feel like this person is really trying to sell their self, but not in the sleazy, cheesy way, more like, okay, well, let me go ahead and step at this person in a different light, because if I hit them with what I normally do, that's not going to work. So they kind of have did like a self-assessment, because they're seeing certain shit in you that they value. That's like, okay, well, what do I have to bring to the table that, matches their energy, or that would make them look at me in the same light of being valuable in some kind of way. And so this person's intentions is to really put their best foot forward and really show you like what it is about themselves that they feel like is valuable, because they see something that's valuable in you. Okay. Another thing is that I feel like this person doesn't have any intentions of giving you a reason to feel like you got to talk shit about them. They also feel like you're a person that is kind of isolating yourself and not really fucking with people. And so they are trying to like bring you out of what they view as being isolated and like closed off and withdrawn and not letting people in. So I think that they're working to really open up that part of you and be invited inside. I also feel like this person is really trying to take whatever connection that y'all have and like strengthen that shit, grow that shit, expand that shit. Like I don't feel like they only just want a little bit. Like I don't feel like they want a sample. Like I feel like this person definitely wants the whole meal and want to come back from second, third, fourth, fifth. Can they just get like a fucking everyday pass to the buffet type of action? Like they're not looking for just a little bit. Like this person really wants to see what they can, how far they can take the situation with you. Not in a bad way though. So I'm not getting anything here that's bad, and I'm not getting anything here that is superficial. And I feel like this person has had a tendency in their past to let their charm and be able to be superficial and on the surface and only give a little bit, or to kind of get a sample of what they want and move on. All right. So that is for Deja with C's intentions. Let's see. All right, so I got Savannah said you was donating. Oh, I see someone else has donated. Okay. Amaya. Yes, Deja, you're welcome, love. Thank you for tuning in. Amaya says, my question is, will my relationship with Justin improve or progress into something serious? Okay, I don't know if you're still here or not. Amaya, I'll go ahead and pull for you really quickly. And then Tarika, please drop your question because I did see that you made a donation. Okay. All right. Let's see if your relationship is going to improve. No, it's okay. I understand you can't moderate. I know people have lives. I appreciate you for stepping in as long as you were able to. As far as is the relationship going to improve, I think that the relationship is going to go to shit if it already hasn't in some ways. Like I feel like things are going to explode in order for it to improve. Like there's too much walking on eggshells or tiptoeing around certain shit that just needs to get brought up to the surface and be dealt with in order for things to improve. Okay. So yes, it will improve, but that doesn't mean that it won't get difficult in some type of way before you're able to improve. Like the difficulties is going to be what makes it able to improve. Danielle Tierney, thank you so much, love. I appreciate that. It's Deja. I can't wait for our next reading too. All right, so Tarika says you already dropped your question. What message does spirits have for me in general? Okay, so Tarika, thank you so much for making a donation. Savannah, I got your donation. I'll get to your question next as well. If you already asked it, you may want to drop it again because I didn't see it. Well, let's see, what message does the spirits have for Tarika in general? And you're welcome, Amaya. Much peace and much love to you. All right, so Miss Tarika, there is a lot of activity, like paranormal activity, dare I say, going on in your home, okay? In your home and in your home life, meaning that not sure who you live with or who you have like a personal life with, but I see a lot of spiritual growth happening either directly within your household or in some of your closest interpersonal relationships, okay? Now is a time to have those conversations about what we believe about third, fourth, fifth, and sixth dimensions and, you know, spiritual practices and things like that. Like, this is a really great time for you to expand upon things of a spiritual nature, either within your household, or like I said, those are closest to you in your life. Maybe they don't live with you, but those are your closest people to you. You guys need to really touch on those things, because a lot of growth is waiting to happen between you and these people spiritually. Okay. Now, the other reason why I said that there's some paranormal activity going on in your home is because you also have some spirit guides that are asking you about your altar work. Okay. So I don't know what exactly your spiritual practices are. If you already have an altar, this could definitely be a calling from your spirit guides asking you to reconnect with this altar, because they are trying to establish a stronger connection with you, and also wants to send you some messages. Okay. They're also looking for you to give some offerings to them as well. If you don't have an altar, this is definitely an indicator that it's time for you to go ahead and create one. So I don't know which side of that you stand on. You either need to reestablish or put more work into your current altar, or it could be time for you just to create a new one as well in general. All right. The other thing is that I feel like you're a person that has been hearing things as well that are coming from the other side, on the other side of the veil. And so you're not hearing things, okay? You're not imagining things. When you're picking up on thoughts and hearing things in your head that you know damn well don't belong to you, that wasn't your thought, or you don't know why you thought that, this is because it's a message. You could very well be hearing these things through dreams. You could very well be hearing them like they're thoughts happening in your own head, but like I said, you can just tell that it doesn't belong to you. Like, this is definitely an indicator that you're not imagining things, okay? You're actually channeling messages that are from beyond this realm, and spirits are trying to speak through you. And so you need to stop doubting this gift and start embracing it and being open to it, so that it can be strengthened. And a major way you can do that is by working with your altar, as well as when it comes to these either people in your household or those close relationships. The focus needs to be more on that spiritual growth and path and where you guys are at. Like, you really just need to be getting in your spiritual bag right now. You brush your teeth, you wash your ass, you do all these other things on a daily basis. I need you to tune in with your spiritual path on a regular basis as well, with the intention of channeling and deciphering these messages, because they're like, your inbox is like sitting on full and you just got all these unread messages from your spirit guides. So that was a lot, but it was something that you needed to definitely hear. Okay. So, yes, you have an altar. Good. You need to refresh that altar. It may actually be time for you to build a new one. You can have more than one, but it's up to you. You need to put in work with that altar. Danielle, you looking at your altar. That was definitely not a coincidence. Okay. And then Amaya, I see you said you sent another donation. You sent a donation. I have not gotten it yet. As soon as it goes through, I'll be happy to answer another question for you. Savannah, thank you so much for making a donation. What's up, sis? You said you want to know what's coming towards me regarding love because, baby, it's in shambles. Don't do that to your love life. It's not in shambles. It's in a rebuilding, okay? That's what the fuck you're in. You're in a rebuilding. Tarika, you're very welcome. Much peace and much love to you. I look forward to connecting with you more in the future. Y'all make sure y'all check out kosmicmoontarot.com. I got candles, I got incense, I got herbs, I got handmade jewelry that I do make myself. So definitely check out my website. And of course, you can book your personal private reading with me as well. Okay. All right. So Savannah, just comment and let me make sure that you're here. Crystal, I got your donation. I'll get to you next. You can go ahead and drop your question though. Okay, and Amaya, I just got your donation as well right now. So it'll be Savannah, then Crystal, then Amaya. All right, so Savannah is here. Okay, so, Savannah, you need a full session. No, seriously. Okay, I'm stopped right here. I just need to know, like, where are we going with this? So basically, what I am seeing here is I am seeing basically that I keep thinking like moth to a flame, okay? Like basically I'm just feeling like there are still some things you have done. I don't want to shit on what you've healed. Like you have healed a lot of things, but I also feel like with you healing a lot of things, it's kind of like you leveled up, but then also you healed a lot of things. So it's like you made yourself shinier. You made yourself more appealing and more attractive, but it's like to the wrong people. Okay. And it's crazy because you healing and making yourself shiny and more attractive, you would think automatically draws in the right souls to you, but that's not always true. A lot of times we'll put in a lot of work on ourselves and we'll heal a lot of shit about ourselves. And the universe will be like, all right, let me throw that same old type of shit or some new shit with a twist with the same old type of shit that you normally used to like and see if you really, are about that level of healing and about the frequency that we have put you on or not. And so it's like you healed a lot of shit. And I feel like a lot of people that were tests were drawn to you. And you may have entertained some of those tests instead of just seeing them as a test and sending them on their motherfucking way. Okay. And I think I need to also let you know that it's not your job to heal people. Your job is to work on healing yourself. And by you doing that, it may cause some people to get healed because they see you healing yourself. It may cause some of them to get healed. You may inspire it, but it's not your job to do the healing on other people. Your job is to do the healing on self. And if it affects people or inspires people, cool. But I feel like people have a tendency to come drawn to you unhealed, see you putting in work or see the work that you put in and then want you to wave a magic wand or do shit or put your energy on them and invest your energy into them. And so it's a slippery slope because it can be hard when you meet somebody and you're like, damn, if they just healed this or tweaked that, we could be right. And it's like, no. That's not for, that could be true, but that is for them to do. And you cannot do it for them. It's kind of like you watching a baby that's walking and you want to keep grabbing them when they stumble and they pick them up. And it's like, no, let them fall and let them get up and do it on their own. You can't pick them up every goddamn time. And so I said all that to say that I just think that some of the suffering and things that you are going through in your love life is because you're healing, and instead of giving yourself the ability to elevate and attract people that are on the same frequency as you, you're falling into the traps of the tests of people that are coming around and are not for you, that you're supposed to just brush off and keep pushing on. Or at the least, if you are fucking with them, you have to let them know that it's not your job to heal them. They have to do that shit on their own. Okay. Your spirit guides have definitely been going hard and going ham, trying to ward off negative energy that is coming against you, but they cannot deflect and stop everything if you're not meeting them at least halfway as far as trying to help them out by not letting certain people in. Okay. So there's a lot going on here. Another thing is, I feel like your spirit guides are definitely speaking to your ass through literal, I'm hearing songs, dreams, like things are happening. Like you'll get off the phone with so-and-so and then a song come on, fuck that bitch. You know, it may not be that direct, but it's like you're getting messages about situations and people, and then you be like, was that a message? Yes, bitch, it was a message. Okay, like you need to listen to your spirit guides when they're coming to you in these dreams, or when they're coming to you through these songs and different things, because they're trying to like desperately tell you, don't do that, don't go over there, go another way, and you're not listening to it. You're just keep going down the path any goddamn way and giving of yourself blindly to situations and then turning out to get fucked. So it's a lot of beautiful things going on here with all the healing and growth that you've done. But then on the flip side, it's like people that just want to pull you down and try to knock you back down from and like wipe away everything that you've grown and overcome by trying to pull you back down to their lower frequency or their lower vibration. So you definitely just need to be aware of that. All right. So that is for Savannah. It's a lot, Savannah. But I think that the shit happens and then you end up beating yourself up like, oh, well, did I not heal or did I not do the work? No, you did it on yourself, but then you're letting someone else destroy it. And so, as I said, it's a slippery slope. You have to really be careful with that. Okay, so I'm glad that you received it. I'm glad it makes sense. And yes, please book your session so we can touch base, okay? Jalen, no ma'am, it is not too late to donate. You can definitely still donate. And I love you, Savannah. And I'm wishing you the best for sure. I look forward to connecting with you soon. So I'm gonna move on because Savannah, I got let me put the bowl on the screen because Savannah, I love you, but you and whoever that is got to get up out of here. Okay, we're gonna move on. Crystal. Love and light to you as well, Sierra. And a little sprinkle of darkness, because ain't no light without a little darkness, okay? What's up, Master Manifester? Where are we at? Crystal, I believe just had general. I'm going back up. Brandy. Hey, love. So you can Cashapp me, Venmo me, PayPal me. I don't have anything on my website right now. Mostly just all the payment start coming through apps and shit. So if you don't have any of the apps, I can send you a personal payment link. Just let me know. But if you can send it on an app, that's going to be the easiest way for me. Like I said, I have a lot of them. I got Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, GooglePay, Cashapp. Like I said, if you don't have any of those, Brandy, I got you. Just let me know, and I'll send you like a link to make a individual payment with like a credit card or a debit card. All right. So Crystal, just general. All right. So Crystal, thank you so much for making a donation. Let's go ahead and jump into your general reading just to see what message your spirit guides have for you right now that I need to share with you. Let's get into that. Now, if you want a personal reading, Brandy, then you can book a reading on my website. But if you're looking for just to do an in-depth question on here, then you can just make a donation to me on one of them apps. I'll just put the info in the chat, okay? All right. Jalen, did I receive yours? Jalen, where'd you send it at? Let me know what app you send it on, and I'll check in a second when I get done with Crystal's reading, okay? All right. So, Crystal. Okay, Crystal, some much needed happiness and peace. Somebody was hating hard. Okay. So, Crystal, here is some of the things that I'm seeing. Not sure if you're currently in a relationship. This could definitely signify happiness within a relationship with another person, but in general, this is just going to signify peace and happiness within your home life that is very much well deserved. Okay. This could also indicate, if you're completely single, that meeting somebody on the is on the horizon as well. But I'm really feeling that this is more about you having peace and you having happiness, okay? Within your home life that is very much deserved. Like, I don't know how much more to stress that it's deserved. And the reason why I'm saying it like that is because there was recently somebody that was really trying to fuck your life up. Like, this person was hating on you real hard, and they were like kind of obsessively trying to send negative energy your way. Like, I don't know why they were so attached and invested on trying to fuck things up for you, but they were. This could have been around the time where you were having a hard time sleeping. You just felt headaches, extreme stress, like your energy just fell off no matter what you were doing. This is because somebody was sending this energy your way, okay? And so you have successfully come out of that space. And that a lot of that has to do with things that you've done on your own, as far as cleaning up the energy in your life, and definitely has to do with your spirit guides and your spirit team protecting you, okay? And so now when you're starting to feel this calm or this peace taking place in your home and in your life, it's not a trick, it's real, and it's, like I said, it's much deserved and needed right now. So lean into that and embrace that energy. All right. The other thing is, you have been putting in some work spiritually, and just in general, energy wise, like with the way that you're moving and the way that you're exchanging energy with people and doing things. Everything is an energy exchange, and it's like you're very aware of that right now at this time. And so this is a beautiful thing, but you also need to be aware that you have the type of energy where you can channel spirits very easily. And so with you being able to channel and to conjure spirits, nothing is wrong with that, as long as you're mindful of the fact that you can conjure and channel both negative and positive spirits. Okay, I got somebody got in my comments a second ago and was like love and light, and I had to sprinkle in there with a little bit of darkness. Okay, be like, there is no negative, there is no positive without the negative. And so when we're digging into our spiritual bags and our spiritual gifts and we're conjuring up shit, we need to be very aware of the fact that we're conjuring up a little bit of both. You're not just conjuring up grandma and all the pleasant ancestors and stuff. No, you're also conjuring up other entities and other spirits that, you know, are not meaning well to you or have some type of negative effect. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you're aware of it and you're putting in that work to protect yourself. Like, don't be out here conjuring up shit and you don't have your protection on, and you're not aware of what's going on, and you're not keeping your energy space cleansed, and you're not keeping things balanced. Okay. So I want to pat you on the back because you're tapping into a gift that I feel like you've been wanting to tap into for a while, but just make sure that we're being mindful of the fact that our gifts can also be burdens, and especially when we're not aware of, the depth of our power. Okay. So that is for Miss Crystal. Much peace and much love to you. And thank you so much again for making a donation. I really, really appreciate you. And I don't know if you've gotten a personal reading from me or not, but you may want to get one so we can kind of go a little bit deeper in on your spiritual journey, because you got a lot of shit popping right now. Deja, yes, I am saving the live, love. I will save it. Jalen said she sent Cashapp. Jalen, yes, I did get your Cashapp. Amaya is going to be next. And then Jalen, you'll be after that. Thank you so much for making a donation, guys. And Crystal, you're very welcome. I'm glad that resonates with you and that makes sense. Danielle said it wouldn't accept my card. I don't know what that means, but let me know. Hello, Bonnie. All right. So, Amaya, I know you probably asked your question earlier. Drop it for me again. Thank you so much. Let me see. I'm trying to find your comment from earlier, Maya. But like I said, if you can just drop your question for me again, that would be great. Jalen, I don't know if you already dropped your question. You may want to drop yours again. And Danielle, you're saying it's not taking your card on Cash App. I also have Venmo, PayPal, Google Pay, and Zelle. So I don't know if you have any of those apps, but you're more than welcome to try one of those other apps. I know most people just tend to use Cash App. And some of y'all were talking about the chat. I know some of you guys are coming through on YouTube. I'm live streaming on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. And so I have some people that are coming through on Facebook chat and some of you that are coming through on YouTube chat. So I don't think your chats are combined. I can see the chats combined, but I don't think you guys can. So I think YouTube has less people than my Facebook does. My Facebook has a lot more followers. Y'all had me like, what's going on with the chat? But I think I figured it out, y'all. I think that's what it is. All right, Amaya, you see my comments now? I do now. Let me see. Oh, wait. More on what's coming for me and Justin. His intentions just said we've been dating for some months, but not exclusively. Okay. So let's see what's going to come with you and Justin, and then I will get to Jalen. What more is going to come in the next few months with Amaya and Justin? Oh, there's one more, please. Okay, so Amaya, when it comes to you and Justin and what's coming in these months, all right? So you got heart chakra vibes surrounding you and this person, meaning that although you may not be exclusive or have a title with this person, there's still very much a emotional, even soulmate level type of connection with this person. And when I say soulmate, I don't mean, in the TV type of sense. I mean, like, you and this person connect on a soul level, and there is some sort of lesson or something that you're supposed to learn from dealing with this person about yourself, okay? And which in turn is also going to stir and affect things for both of you guys on a emotional, love and heart type of level, okay? So I think that one of the things that is to come is a lot of discovery and learning things about yourself by dealing with this person. I think that this person is going to make you look in the mirror and reveal a lot of shit about yourself, that when it comes to how you love and how you view others, when it comes to a relationship sense, as well as just about yourself in general, okay? I also feel like this person is going to end up surprising you with how much more connected to them that you end up feeling than what you anticipate. Like, I feel like right now it may be kind of lighthearted. You may feel like you care about them to some degree, but I don't think you really know how much deeper it's going to get. It's going to get a lot deeper than what it is right now. Okay. I do think it's going to be something that is beautiful, and it's going to be something that you feel very deeply about. I just think it's going to take you by surprise. I also think it's going to take this other Justin by surprise as well. Okay. I think that you're going to fall fast and fall kind of hard for this person. And because of the fact that right now you're dealing with each other and it's not exclusive, and you're going to end up falling fast and falling hard, and then also having to learn so many things about yourselves in this relationship. Like, that's a lot of, like, I can feel like you guys are going to do things that it takes some people years to do in a relationship with the person. And within the next few months, you're going to have a lot of experiences with this person. Okay. And so I don't think that is going to make for an easy connection, but it is going to make for a beautiful connection with this person. I do think it's some things that you guys will be able to overcome, but I also think it's going to force you to decide, like, all right, so what is this? What are we doing? Because I done went through too much with you, or there's been too many ups and downs, or too many different situations that I've had to endure, by dealing with you. It's like, it's going to get to the point where somebody's going to push the envelope or push the issue about being more than just, friends. I don't think that that's, or dealing with each other but not being exclusive. And I don't think that that's going to last very long. Somebody's going to get impatient because their feelings are going to get the best of them. They're going to definitely get in their feels. Could be one, could be both, but both are going to be surprised by how much they're affected by the connection and how much it takes out of them. So that is for Amaya in regards to Justin. Amaya, thank you so much for tuning in, for your moderating, for your donation. I appreciate you. And I'm glad that I was able to connect with you today. Not the extra shuffling. Hilarious. This woman said the extra shuffling for her. You're hilarious. Can I pin my Cash App? I don't know how to do that. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. It's going across the bottom of the screen. It should be scrolling across the bottom of the screen. But let me see if I can pin it in here. Yes, donations do go first. Oh wait, I think I might be able to pin the comment. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I think I pinned it. All right, so let's move on to Jalen. Jalen, thank you so much for making a donation. I'm glad the reading resonated. Let me see where Jalen's comment was from earlier. What's coming towards me in love? Okay. All right, Jalen. Are we single, Jalen? Or is this about a person? I'm feeling single vibes, but not as a Pringle. I'm not going to play with you. Keisha, I haven't seen your payment come through on Cashapp yet. Okay, as soon as I said that it came through, I was just going to say I haven't seen it, and then it came through. So I got you. So you can drop your question, and I will get to your question after Miss Jalen. So Jalen, let's see what's coming from my single as a Pringle. Jalen, next in love. Are you ready for what's coming next in love? Is the real question. That's what I'm hearing. If y'all not following me already on IG, please follow your girl and support the movement on IG. You can find me under Cosmic Moon Tarot. It's _ LLC, but if you just type in Cosmic Moon Tarot, make sure it's Cosmic with the K. You should be able to find me on IG. Jen say yes, give my man. Okay. Listen, they said asking you shall fucking receive. And I'm seeing that. I am seeing that. It's always somebody trying to poke their head in some shit. Okay. So here's what's going to happen with you. Definitely see some love. You got a lot of heart chakra vibes surrounding the future of your love life. I definitely see somebody new coming into your life. Okay. Now, at the very same time, now I feel like we've had this conversation before in the past about you and these exes. Like you have some exes that don't want to let go. It's like they'll fall back and try to wait till they feel like the time is right to swarm their way back in, or maybe things have cooled down. But I feel like the closer that you get towards meeting somebody new, an ex is going to bring their raggedy ass back into the picture and trying to shoot their shot. Okay. But you have put a lot of work on building your self-worth up and recognizing what it is that you deserve and don't deserve. And so please ignore their ass. Accept whatever apology, explanations that they have, big ups that they have to give you about who they realize that you are or what it is that you brought to the table that they're missing out on, and receive it. But don't get distracted by it, because this is something that's going to come as a form of a distraction or a roadblock to keep you from getting to the person that you're really supposed to be connecting with moving forward. You have made it very clear to the universe that you desire to be with someone that is going to shower you with the type of love that you have showered others with. And literally on the back of this card, I don't know if you can see the words or not. Let me see. But it says you're going to be showered with love. Your time of waiting will soon be over. All your heart's deepest desires will be fulfilled. Okay. You see me shuffle these cards, and Spirit is coming through with a direct answer about giving you what it is that you desire and what it is that you want. Okay. You have taken time to really appreciate yourself and recognize your own self-worth. And so you're going to attract this new person, but some ex, possibly more than one, is going to come buzzing their ass back around, and you need to just kind of swat them away and keep it moving. So I see, the time of waiting being over very soon for you, and you being able to get what it is that you deeply desire. With that being said, make sure that you are keeping your thoughts about what it is that you want to manifest in the next relationship focused on what you want. Okay. Do not get caught up in thinking that, when are they coming? They're not coming. They are coming. You want to just stay focused on the energy that you want to attract and manifest, because if you're in a vibration of being desperate or worried or not trusting that what is meant for you is coming, you can end up attracting a Mr. Right Now instead of the right person. That's somebody that's just going to fill the void or space temporarily or be a distraction for you. And so just trust the process, and know that you have to build yourself back up after certain experiences that you went through in order for you to be ready for this person that you really want to manifest and that you really want to be with. So just stay focused on the energy of that person, the essence of that person that you want to experience next. Do not get caught up in worrying or questioning the process of the who, what, when, where's, and why's, and why they're not here, or anything of that nature, because it's just going to bring more distractions to block your path. Okay. So that is for my love, Jalen. Jalen, thank you so much for making a donation. It was definitely great reconnecting with you. Like I said, cut the bell on, hit that notification for notifications if you already haven't, because I'm making a commitment to start going live at least every Wednesday. If I can do more, I will. But I know I'm going to try to do Wednesdays and then try to drop a video every week as well. So fuck with your girl. And no, we definitely do not want to miss the right now. All right. Okay, so Keisha, what is your question? Somebody here talking shit. My voice is my voice. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Tear your ass. I don't have no animated ass fake animation voice. This is my motherfucking voice. Victoria Osborne. Okay. Keisha says, what does my ancestors need me to know in this moment? All right. Bonnie, I got your donation. So it'll be Keisha and then Bonnie, and then D. Okay. What's up, kinfolk? All right. So Keisha said, what does my ancestors need me to know in this moment? So, first of all, your ancestors are definitely wanting to talk to you in regards to regrets, okay? And they are just wanting for you to stop looking back on certain parts of your life um, and feeling like you regret certain things or certain experiences. It doesn't take away from the pain or hardship that you experienced during those times, but whatever it was happened, and it had to happen to kind of put you in the exact position that you're in now. And I feel like your ancestors are wanting to make sure that you're not lost in the regret of things that you can't even change, so much that you can't focus on what is to come. All right. And in that same respect, there are things that you want to try to do that you are doubting yourself on, and they're wanting to push you into, instead of focusing on regrets of things that happened in the past, take that energy and focus it on giving yourself the fuel and inspiration that you need to try to do shit that you feel like you may or may not be able to succeed at. Okay. Especially like you have this energy in your life that can be getting put to better use on actually trying to accomplish something that you want to do. And so even those things that you feel like it's a slim to none chance that you can actually, be successful at it, your spirit guides and your ancestors are pushing you towards going after that and putting energy that you're using to have regrets instead towards going after what it is that you want to do or want to have. You have time still to, accomplish a lot of things in life. You're not too old or not too far along. Like, you're still very much alive and well. Your avatar works very well. You just kind of let go of any fears or apprehensions of not being able to succeed and just go after it. Another thing is that, success is definitely going to come for you, but it's only going to come for you if you go after it. Okay. People think that success just is going to find them on a couch or pop up on a phone or in a text messages, and that's not how it works. Okay. You have to be very vigilant in going after it. Like I said, a lot of times it's those things that we feel like slim to none chance. I'm not going to succeed at that. Nothing's going to come of this. And that shit is not true. And so I need you to go after those slim to none things. I need you to refocus your energy away from regrets of anything from the past and put that energy to good use when it comes to going after what it is that you want, because you literally have this Six of Wands energy that's waiting for you to grasp it, that's waiting for you to claim this success that you want to have in your life. Okay. Also, you have a spirit guide that is coming through, and this is a specific ancestor, a specific spirit guide that's coming through. This is going to be the one that passed away most recently. Okay. And when I say most recently, I don't necessarily mean like a few months ago or sometime this year. When I say most recent, it's the most recent one to you. So this person could have passed away 5 years ago. Like, it's whoever last passed away that you have that type of spirit or ancestor connection to. This is who is coming through with this card. Okay. And this person is thanking you because you have kept them in your thoughts and in your memories, and they want you to know that every thought and every memory that you hold of them, they feel the energy, they feel the vibration of those thoughts and those memories when you think of them, and they want you to know that they are with you and that they love you and they're protecting you, they're guiding you. They can very much, like I said, feel every thought and every memory when you think of them. They feel that energy and they love you. So, all right, that is for Keisha. Thank you again for tuning in, for making a donation. You're greatly appreciated. Let's go ahead and move on to Bonnie. Bonnie, please drop your question. Okay, so you're asking about your higher calling. You said, I feel like I have a higher calling, but I'm not sure what it is. I'm starting to feel out of place in this world in my marriage. Okay. So I can definitely pull some cards to kind of see what comes through in regards to your higher calling. Definitely, you know, uh-oh, I can close the screen. Let me see if I can get back to it. Is this it? Yes. So definitely, if we're not going after our higher purpose or our calling, you definitely will start to feel out of place in this world, in a marriage or in anything else, because, we're not here to just live the third dimension experience of being married and having a family and being a daughter and a mother and a friend. And all those things are great and they're beautiful and they are part of this experience, but there is a higher calling that we're supposed to be focused on. And so, although you may feel worried that you're not sure what it is, the fact that you recognize that there is something there is a very big start. There are people that, are essentially walking sleep, or however you want to describe it, for all of their lifetime here, or a vast majority of it. And so you've made a big step by being able to recognize the lack of that calling and energy in your life and wanting to do something about it. And so let's kind of see what your guides have to say in regards to that, okay? Bonnie, thank you again for making a donation. I do appreciate that. Okay. So, I'm just going to pull one more card. For Bonnie. All right. So Bonnie, I'm seeing I know I found it interesting that you brought up your marriage, although like I said, that's a part of the third dimension experience, but now I'm seeing why you specifically mentioned that, because I feel like your purpose, what exactly your purpose is, that's something that we probably need to have like a one-on-one type of reading to go more in depth with that. But what I can tell you is to help you on the path of discovering what your purpose is, communication and speaking with your ancestors and your spirit guides is something that's very key for you. Okay. I don't know what your particular practices are spiritually, what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, but you have the kind of ancestors where if you are communicating with them, they will give you the guidance and the answers that you need. But if you're not so much in communication with them, it's like they're protecting you, they're hovering around, but it's basically like they're waiting for you to ask and waiting for you to reach out and establish a connection of communication between you and them to give you further guidance. Okay. This can be done in many ways. One of the quickest and easiest ways is definitely through prayer or meditation. And other ways, that I love would be working with your altar, doing dream work. There are many different ways. There's no right or wrong way. I think that's the major thing I want to stress to you, but you need to open up those lines of communication, and you really need to kind of go in and spend a lot of time. You spend as much time as you'll spend text messaging, or you would spend scrolling your social media. That's how much time I need you to be putting in with communicating with your spirit guides and your ancestors when it comes to getting guidance on what your purpose is. Another thing I can see that in terms of your purpose is surrounding something that you're very passionate about and something that you have fun with. It can have something to do with something that you love, or something that has to do with things that you're able to create. It definitely has a very fifth house, Leo, fun type of dramatic, artistic, creative type of touch or look to it. Okay. So I don't know you well enough, like I said, to be able to really speak on the things that you're passionate about, the things that excite you. But these things that may seem like just a hobby or just something to do on the side are going to be things that would really be in line with what your purpose or your path is. This could even include working with kids. Like, you just have a very inspirational energy surrounding your purpose or your path. All right. Another thing is that your purpose or your path is going to come from you being successful at it is going to stem from a lot of fucked up things that you went through, where you were either trapped, you couldn't protect yourself, you got wrongfully accused. It's like a lot of those experiences that you went through are going to give you this insight into being able to see something that other people will see and not be able to really see it in depth. Okay. And so, like I said, this could have to do with creating something. This could have to do with gaining the trust of a child, guiding kids, or just being able to connect to something that's artistic in a dramatic way because you really connect with it on a soul level. Again, I'm not sure exactly what it is. And then another thing is, when it comes to your marriage is very much a part of your soul purpose as well. Okay. Your marriage is important. You are supposed to be with this person, but I don't want to say you're supposed to be with this person. I feel like when it comes to your marriage, and I'm not saying that you're not or you are. I didn't want to go down that road. I'm saying that a marriage is important to your particular spiritual journey because you're going to have a soul connection with your partner that is going to allow for you to complete your soul mission as a unit. But it's two individual missions, but it's like being with each other is supposed to be fuel to completing your individual soul missions as a unit. And so if you look over and husband's not on his soul mission, you're not on yours, one of y'all needs to get going so the other person gets inspired and lights a fuel under the fire into y'all's asses so that you're both pushing each other along. Like, you had initially came together for a cause, a purpose. Now it's time to continue elevating within a relationship. Okay. And it is going to bring you guys wealth. It is going to bring you abundance. It is going to allow you to create a legacy that's going to be able to be left on to generations after you. But it's very much necessary for this relationship to evolve. And for you guys to push each other along your individual soul paths while doing so as a unit. Okay. So that was a lot. It's a lot to go into when you're asking about soul purposes and paths or whatever. So I did the best I could do, with this limited amount of time we have on this live stream. And I hope that helped you in some way. Thank you so much again for making a donation, and much peace and much love to you. This right here. Yes, you are able to make a donation for off the live. Yes, you can go ahead and if you go ahead and make it and then send me a message, I'll send you like a video answer, but it has to be today. If you don't send it today, I will not honor it. Okay, but I'll honor it today, and I will answer you via chat if you do it on Facebook with like a voice recording. Okay. Bonnie Bella said, I'm a Leo. Okay, so that is your natural energy set, that fifth house energy. Who else made a donation? I think D. Yeah, D. You're very welcome, Miss Bonnie. If you get a chance, book a reading with me so we can really dig into your path. D, go ahead and drop your question for me, cuz. And then, like I said, Yeah, this her right here. All right, love that name. Go ahead and send your donation, and then just send me your question. And when I get off the live stream, I'll reply to you with a voice message of your answer for your question. Okay. D, you want to know if you're on the right path. All right. So, Kinfolk, thank you so much for making a donation. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the energy. Let's dig into whether or not you're on the right path right now. You're the second cousin on here that asked that question. My other cousin asked that question too. Okay, so you asked if you're on the right path. I do feel like you're on the right path, but I can understand why there's some confusion about whether or not you're on the right path. And the reason I say that is you need to allow yourself to be more comfortable with trusting your feelings and your intuition when it comes to shit. Okay. So just because in the past you may have not been able to properly use your intuition, and you either didn't trust it, or you just didn't tap into it correctly, you're not the same person anymore. You have evolved. Okay. You've become a lot stronger when it comes to your spirituality, when it comes to your intuition. And so I feel like you don't have to be logical or think everything out in a linear way to try to make it make sense. When it comes to your intuition, some shit just ain't gonna make sense. Like even the more you try to speak about it out loud, or the more you try to make it make sense on paper, the more it's not gonna make sense. And then the more you're gonna get away from your intuition and start trying to rationalize some shit that just you can't rationalize. Okay. So when you're getting downloads from your spirit guides that's telling you, hey, go left, go left, go left, and you like, but GPS said go right. Fuck what the GPS said. Your intuition is telling you to go left for a reason. Okay. And so don't waste time trying to rationalize it or make sense of it when it's something that's coming from a spiritual place that you can't make sense of. All right. The other thing though is you definitely want to just make sure that I don't know if you're smoking, you're drinking, if you're hanging around people that smoke or drink a lot, but this Neptune energy definitely gives me vibes of the ability to cloud your intuition, and you can cloud it by overusing substances. You can also cloud it by shit like overeating, or cloud it by not working out, or cloud it by hanging around people that ain't on their shit, or that they smoke or drink too much, or they're not trying to do nothing to be like in a healthy energy space. So it's like you just want to make sure that you're taking care of your avatar, your energy, and like making sure that you're not doing things to cloud your intuition and cloud these downloads that you're getting. It can also make you paranoid for not being, if it's substances like alcohol and smoking and shit like that, it can make you not trust them, and make you feel paranoid about the information that you're getting. Okay. Another thing is that you have this older man spirit that surrounds you, that is like a father spirit, where you have the role in your family of protecting everyone, being strong, like being the leader of the family, and things of that nature. You do have that energy about yourself, but that doesn't mean that just because you're the leader of the tribe that you're supposed to always be on. Like, no, there are times where you're supposed to just go inward and shut down and focus on yourself, because if you're not making sure that you're okay and how you're supposed to be and where you need to be, how the fuck can you be a leader? How the fuck can you be a protector? You're basically like depleting yourself to where you don't have nothing else to be able to give. So you have to give yourself permission to give to yourself and to shut down sometimes. Ain't shit wrong with that. Another thing is that yes, you're on the right path, and to indicate even more that you're on the right path, when you feel like you don't fit in, when you feel like the weird motherfucker, that's when you know you're really on your path. You're not supposed to be blend in. You're not supposed to fit in. Okay, I don't care if you felt insecure when you was a kid, or you felt like you still have some kind of issues or hangups from just feeling like you was an odd person out, or you really didn't fit in with other people, or nobody understood you. All those things were a gift, and so now as an adult, you have to embrace that energy of being the odd one out and not fitting in. Okay. So yes, you're on the right path. You also have an ancestor that is coming through, and just like wanting to reiterate that you're on the right path, wanting to let you know that they love you. This is going to be a spirit that passed away. The whatever spirit that you were connected to that passed away most recently. When I say that, it could have been this year, it could have been 6, 7, 8, 10 years ago. Okay, whoever this spirit was that passed away, that you can think of, that the most recent spirit that you know of that passed away that you had a connection to, is wanting to come through and confirm that you're on the right path and letting you know that they love you. But also definitely, like I said, just wanting to tell you to trust your intuition, to take time to shut down and cut the world off if you need to. Like, I feel like you're afraid to cut the world off sometimes because people need you so much, but you're not going to, if you don't cut the world off at times, you're not going to have shit left to give to the world. You're just like literally wearing yourself down to nothing. So yes, you are on the right path, but it's a complicated yes. Okay. So that is for D, my kinfolk. I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And much peace and much love to you. So, if I have some people here that have been patient enough to wait through all these donation readings, thank you. I love you. I do want to answer a few donation questions. All you need to do is like and share this video. If you're on YouTube, like and subscribe to this video. Okay, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and go ahead and drop done or drop liked and shared, or liked and subscribed, and ask your question. All right. So go ahead and do that for me. Go ahead and comment liked and shared, or comment liked and subscribed, comment done, and ask your question. The free questions have to be yes or no questions. Okay. And if I'm drawn to you, I'll answer a free question for you. I already been on here for almost 2 hours, so I want to stick around for a little bit longer and try to answer a couple of free questions. So please, you guys, if you're looking for a free yes or no question, go ahead and like and share, or like and subscribe, depending on if you're on YouTube, and ask your free yes or no question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll go ahead and answer that for you. Let's go. Let's see. Again, I'm doing free yes or no questions. I'm doing free yes or no questions for those that I'm drawn to. I know I had a lot of people asking those questions earlier. So if any of you guys are still here and you would like to get a free yes or no question, all you need to do is like the video and share the video, or if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then comment done along with your yes or no question. I want to try to answer at least a couple of more here. If I get any more comments, I'll give it like 4 more minutes before I close down the stream. So if you're looking again for a free yes or no question, guys, go ahead and like and share the video, or like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. to my channel, and then comment your yes or no question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll answer that question for you. I see a couple of people viewing. Let me see. Where is this? All right. Again, if you're tuning in and you're looking for a free yes or no question, all you have to do is like and share the video, or like and subscribe to my channel if you're on YouTube. And I'll answer one free yes or no question for you if I'm drawn to you. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here because I was trying to do the right thing, but I definitely enjoyed exchanging energy with everybody that tuned in. I will be back next Wednesday and we can do this all over again. If you haven't done so, hit that bell, get the notifications for when I go live, and catch me on my next live stream. Much peace and much love to everybody that tuned in. I appreciate y'all. I'm out.